Hi there. Tonight we are having a sausage and butternut squash skillet supper.
For this one, I'm going to use the 12-inch loaf. There's what they look like.
Black and catfish got nice crust. Okay, so I finished up all my prep work, which was mostly cutting up a butternut squash, an onion, an Anaheim pepper, and some garlic, and some fresh sage leaves. And now what I'm going to do, I've got 2 pounds of Italian sausage, bulk Italian sausage, and I went with 1 pound of mild and 1 pound of hot. My wife doesn't like a lot of hot stuff, and so it's a good way of compromising it. So initially the recipe is supposed to be for linked Italian sausage that you strip out of the casing and then break up, so I didn't understand why bulk sausage wouldn't be more appropriate, but I went with bulk sausage. This is a Rachel Ray recipe that I found online somewhere along the way, and just with the squash and the sausage and stuff, it just kind of sounds like fall, you know. And, up until about an hour ago, it was still kind of overcast and cold and gloomy. So alright, so that was the mild. Alright, stuff's very clingy. It called for a large skillet. I'm using a Dutch oven because I also needed a lid, and my largest cast iron skillet, I do not have a lid big enough to fit it. So Dutch oven is going to be what we're working with. And there's the hot sausage. So what we're going to do is, it calls for a fresh cracked black pepper, and I don't, and it would be kind of nice to have a nice little pepper mill down here, but I don't have one, so I'm going to sprinkle some ground black pepper in there. I know it's not quite the same. And a teaspoon-ish of fennel seed, because the Italian sausage doesn't have enough in it on its own. And the ground sage leaves that I just cut up. Ground sage leaves, the diced up sage leaves. So we'll let this brown up. it's time to do something else. Alright, so that's browning browning up really good. And gonna add the rest of our veggies. So I've got a whole butternut squash, a medium-sized onion. It was supposed to be a large-sized onion, but apparently this week the store just has medium. 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, and I got 1 Anaheim pepper in there. So we're gonna just mix all this in. And then season it with about half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And about a 1/4 teaspoon of ground clove. See, doesn't it sound very fall-like? And we'll just mix all this together. Ruthie, I hope you're hungry. Let that go a few minutes so the onions and stuff can soften up, and then add our liquid and just let it cook for a while. Alright. So my wife went upstairs. She went back to the house to get herself another wine. The onions have softened up really well, and I need to add my liquid. Now, it is supposed to be a 1/4 cup of chicken broth, but I called aside a little bit of the Elysian Great Pumpkin IPA. I'm sorry, Imperial Pumpkin Ale. So I'm going to use that as my liquid. It's just more fall flavors. I'm not an IPA person, but this one is not that bad. Shh, don't tell her. And we will set that on there and then let that simmer for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Alright, so I got about a minute left to our 20, so just take a quick peek on it, see how we're doing. Last couple times I stirred it, my glasses are fogging up, so it smells wonderful. Looks good. Some of the squash looks like it's sticking to the spoon, so let's see here. It's a pretty hefty sized piece of squash right there. I can't see again because my glasses are fogged up. Almost, but still a little firm. I'm going to say 5 more minutes. We'll come back. Alright, so let's see how it is this time. Just waiting on some of the squash to cook down. again, I can't see. I do see some smushy squashes there, so tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn that off and just let it sit. That should be what we need.
About time.
I know.
I've been smelling it.
Help yourself, Ruth.
Okay, I shall.
Oh, it looks good.
Smells really good. All right. Go away.
And my glasses are still fogging up. Alrighty, so that's what we got. Mostly just sausage and squash. I should have made some bread. Yep, I bet you some bread or some biscuits or something would have went good with this. Oh, I like that. Yep. I like that quite a bit. Can't describe it, but it is fall. The I guess I'm catching a couple of pieces from the hot sausage, so. But at the same time, the nutmeg and clove, it's really good. The sage and the sausage make you think of stuffing almost. Should have made some bread. It's really good. I want to thank you for hanging out, trying something new. Guess we'll see you next time. Oh, it's pretty good.
I did need bread. Oh, your rosemary bread.
Oh, that would have been good, Lou.